Every time I come back to the university, I wouldn't say I get teary-eyed, but you get this sense of emotion that you haven't felt in a while. You realize how much you grew here, and you realize the experiences that you had here and what they may have taught you, but at the same time, how they've shaped you. And so when I come to Santa Barbara, I always remember the first time that I drove here when I was a kid watching volleyball matches in Robb Gymnasium with my dad. And then coming back to play in a volleyball tournament here. And then coming and moving into the freshman dorms at Santa Cruz. You remember all of these experiences and they all hit you like a brick. I'll never forget the day that I got to Santa Barbara and my dad's reaction. My dad could not have been more ecstatic that I got into UC Santa Barbara. He just said, hey, I wanted to tell you how proud I am that you got into UCSB. And I mean, what's cooler than having your dad tell you, congratulations for getting into my alma mater, and just seeing the look of excitement and happiness on his face, I'll never forget it.
It was really special for us to have Bennett to go to Santa Barbara because he would be a second generation student there. And he just loved it. It was one of the best experiences of his life. It just provided him an opportunity to explore all these different areas that he might not otherwise have had an opportunity to do.
My experience as a senior at UC Santa Barbara was to play volleyball for the Gauchos. And one of the things that happened fortuitously for me in my senior year was that I received a $900 scholarship. That $100 a month is what allowed me to, freed up my lifestyle, allowed me to play a little bit more. And so I made a commitment to myself that was probably the best $900 I'd ever gotten in my life, and I thought I'd try to give that back every year if possible to some other student to have the same opportunity. When Bennett graduated, we felt it was time to create an opportunity for him to be reconnected with the university. So we funded our original scholarships when he graduated, and then gave him the responsibility of monitoring it to keep him involved. We thought the best gift we could give him was a gift with responsibility attached to it. And that responsibility is to give back to society and give back to the University of California, because it was a powerful experience for us.
It's like the greatest honor I've ever had. It's something that they could give me upon graduation that is supposed to last forever. The Duvall Scholarship is intended to be given to a student in need who is majoring in two entirely different subject matters. The goal is to give that student the opportunity to explore their majors in a way that they may have not been able to without an additional funding, or in this case, scholarship money. I'm so grateful that I got to meet Dean Nesbitt as a student at UC Santa Barbara. I'm so appreciative that she continues to guide me with the Duvall Scholarship.
You always have enough for, I think, two.
She's got an eye and a passion for the students that I share. It's okay, you can be like a really great biochemist, but it's okay to talk about art history.
I first met the Duvall family when I went to a development event that they had for parents. I met Bennett after that, after I'd met Bettina, because he was actually at that time pursuing an accounting degree, which he subsequently finished, and I was head of the accounting program. So I just felt the whole family was just such a wonderful group of people to know. What I know about the Duvalls is that they are interested in being involved and giving back to help other people. So that is what their motivation is, and it goes right through the family.
When I learned that I got the scholarship, I was so excited. It was such a congratulations for me, and kind of motivated me to keep on with a double major. Receiving the scholarship has really inspired me to give back. Just as the Duvalls have given back to me, I would like to give back to others in the future.
This is my favorite thing to do every year, is to get involved with this scholarship and to give back to the university that I love. And putting all of those elements together, it's a feeling that I can't even describe in words.
A friend of Bennett's, our son, was having trouble making ends meet his senior year of college. And he was a son of a single mother. And, I just handed, he needed like $1,500. I just, gave him $1,500 in cash, and I said, just give the friend the money. But I want you to tell your friend that someday when you have the opportunity to help somebody, I want you to do the same thing. And for me, that was probably the high point of all the giving that we've ever done. Because it just really, you impacted an individual, and you changed, may have helped change their life. And you also got to put out a call for a legacy, which is, hey, just help somebody else. And that's for me, that was the best ever.